I don't want to open it. I'm just gonna put it in a shadow box and admire the beauty of that wood. It's a maple burl. It was a $10 pen blank, and I'm going to be doing the premium, ultra, and hybrid cigar pen kit. And I'm gonna be taking this to my mentor workshop tomorrow at my woodturning club and have them help me through it. Because I'm not very good with pen turning. I'd like to get a little more into that. But today, my video will be on how to cut and drill pen blanks and how to glue those little brass tubes in there. So I'll go into good detail of that. But for now, let's take this over to the bandsaw and cut them down to the lengths. Okay, that's where I'm gonna cut. This one is at 2 3/16 from there to there. And this from here to here is going to be 2 inches. And I'm cutting these oversized so I have a little bit of wood to play with, and then I will just sand them to a final length or cut them. But for now I'm going to cut these oversized and then we'll do that. Alright, there it is. I have it all lined up there with my blade. And I'm going to cut these oversized, but I just made this simple cross-cut slide kind of thing. All it is this just lines up with this. It's a square brace, and I can slide this along and keep pressure. So, let's go ahead and get started. I've just connected the diagonals and used all to make a little pilot hole for my 10mm brad point drill bit to find, and I'm just going to line these up in my jig here. Give me a nice square hole, and then I will clamp it, and then we'll take it over to the drill press. The setup I have my jig all clamped together, and I have that clamped down. The hole is perfectly on center, so I won't have to hold anything. I'll just be able to bore it down, which will make life a little easier for me. So let's go ahead and do that with both. But that's giving me a pretty good result. Again, with a homemade jig like this, I don't entirely rely on it. So you always want to make sure that you're entirely square and always double check before actually boring the hole. Okay, that's going to be the shorter one. That's going to be the one that's just a tad longer. And I'm going to use a 2-part epoxy to glue these in, but a thick CA type glue would work perfectly fine as well. But first, in preparation for that, I have 800 grit sandpaper, and I'm just going to lightly scuff that. This will help the glue to bond a lot better to the brass pipe. Okay, here I have my brass tubes all scuffed up. And like I said, you can use a CA glue, but I'm going to be using a 2-part epoxy because CA just dries a little bit too quick for my liking, and I like having just a little bit of time. Epoxy is a 2-part mixture, and when the 2 parts are mixed, it starts to harden. This is a 5-minute epoxy, so I'll have a little bit of time, and I'm just going to use, so I'm going to stir it up here. I had a little barbecue skewer. There we go. With epoxy, you just want to make sure you mix it up really, really well. Because if you don't, it won't dry right. It might be sticky. It will never fully harden or cure. Got my gloves on. I just want to make sure I'm going to glue the right tube into the right pen blank here. Because these are just the tiniest bit apart, the lengths. 3/16 of an inch, I think it was. Okay, I got my gloves on, so I'm not too worried about my fingers. But do wear rubber gloves, nice tight-fitted rubber gloves when you work with this stuff, because you don't want to get your fingers glued together. That's not fun. Okay, I'm going to take my pen blank, and I'm going to rotate it as I get it in to get maximum coverage. Just going to drop that in. I'm going to let that sit on a perfectly flat surface. Let it rest. I'll get the other one. Just get the rest of it on there all the way. Try not to get it inside the ends of the tubes either. That would not be very good if it was a very tight-fitted pen. And again, the kit I'm using is the Premium Ultra and Hybrid Cigar Pen Kit. I want to get all those surfaces covered. See, imagine doing this with CA glue, trying to get everything all covered up as you work this quick. It would just take much too long. Okay, same thing with that one. I'll set it down on a flat surface. Take off my gloves, and that's pretty much it. I will let those cure up fully overnight, and just let them sit there. 5 minutes, it's going to be dry to the touch, but I'm going to let it cure up for a little bit longer before turning. Plus, my mentor workshop isn't until tomorrow, and that's when I'm going to bring this in with the bushings and the kit, and I will turn it there. And in next week's project, I will put up some photos at the end of the finished pen. It depends if I finish it. And that's pretty much it. I hope this video explained a bit for you on more on cutting, drilling, and gluing pen blanks. This is a maple burl, by the way. And again, it's the Premium Ultra and Hybrid Cigar Pen Kit. And I bought it up from Woodcraft. You can get it there online or in a store near you. And I'll put up some pictures in next week's project. But thanks for watching this video, guys. I hope you guys subscribe and like and share if you want more. And thanks. I'll see you guys next week.